Have you ever come across a science fact that seemed too controversial or dangerous to be widely acknowledged? Yes. A handful of scientific facts sit in a strange place. They are real, documented, and often uncomfortably simple, yet they cut across the grain of popular narratives, political talking points, and institutional agendas. When a fact threatens power or pride, people hesitate to say it out loud. Here are a few that fit that description. 1. Life has never been observed coming from non-life. Every living cell on Earth comes from a living cell. No exceptions, no bypass, no lab has ever produced a self-replicating cell from raw chemicals. We see chemistry, we see reactions. We do not see life. This is not a theological claim. It is a laboratory fact. Even leading Origin of Life researchers admit this gap. They work on pieces and hope the missing bridge appears. The controversial part is not the chemistry. The controversial part is the admission that the bridge does not exist. Many scientists are honest about this in journals. They become quiet when the public listens. The moment you say, "We do not know," the door opens to a creator. Institutions hate that door. 2. Men and women are biologically fixed as male or female. Human sex is binary, male or female, defined by gamete type. Every mainstream biology textbook says this: there is no third gamete and no evolutionary pathway to create one. Chromosomal disorders do not create a new sex. They create medical complications of one sex or the other. This is a standard scientific fact that becomes radioactive when politics enters the room. Scientists who speak plainly get attacked. But the fact itself is simple. Animals produce male gametes or female gametes. Humans are animals. Done. 3. Crime and family outcomes correlate far more with culture than income. This fact scares political leaders. It weakens the argument that all inequality comes from money. Data across decades shows the same pattern. Strong family structure reduces crime. Weak family structure raises it. Poverty does not erase or reverse this pattern. This is not comfortable, but it is consistent. Cities try to hide it because it strikes at ideology. A stable family has more power than a government program. That truth undermines bureaucracies. 4. Intelligence varies and shapes behavior. IQ is real. It is heritable. It predicts outcomes. It influences crime, career, stability, and decision-making. These numbers do not treat people as less valuable. They simply measure cognitive horsepower. This topic is dangerous because it strips away utopian dreams of equal outcomes for every person regardless of choices or abilities. Political activists hate the idea that human ability is not infinitely malleable. 5. Human embryos are alive and genetically complete from conception. This is basic biology. A newly formed zygote meets every standard definition of living. It metabolizes, it grows, it reacts, it carries a full genetic code. It is not a potential life, it is a life at an early stage. This fact is controversial because it forces the abortion debate into a moral frame rather than a convenience frame. When science declares the embryo a living human organism, the argument changes. 6. Renewable energy cannot replace baseload power. Wind and solar are intermittent. They fail at night. They fail in still air. They fail in bad weather. They cannot replace coal, natural gas, or nuclear. You need baseload. You need stable generation. This fact is accepted by every serious energy engineer, yet ignored by activists and politicians. The public is told a story while the grid runs on physics. 7. AI will create more energy demand than any green plan can solve. Data centers and training clusters are devouring electricity. They will outgrow existing grids in many regions by the 2030s. The only scalable answer is nuclear. This truth is uncomfortable for movements built on fear of nuclear power. So, what do you think? Did I miss any? Take care.